Hello everyone and welcome to a let's play, or let's read really, of a game that I've been curious about forever. That being Fate Stay Night. A long time ago, I streamed myself playing Fate Extella Link on the Nintendo Switch, and people told me all about what Fate is, because I didn't really know. I mean, I've seen Saber everywhere, but I had no idea what it was. So I said to myself, one day, I, being someone who loves visual novels, and have been told this is one of the quote-unquote, lack of irony, holy grails, I wanted to check it out. So, we'll see. I've heard that this is a 60-hour visual novel. Now, whether that is for each path, because there were 3 downloads that I trust, don't ask me how I got this, it took a long time, but there's 3 downloads that I got: Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, and then Heaven's Field, or is it Heaven's Field? I don't know. Either way, I was told do Fate first, and then Unlimited Blade Works, and then Heaven's Field. So, but we'll have to see how this goes. If it's 60 hours for all 3, that's fine. If it's 60 hours each, oof. We'll see. I don't know if this is going to be a really recurring series, but this is going to be when I want to do it. And you know what? I love reading out loud, so let's get going. It was a thrust like lightning. A spearhead thrust to pierce my heart. Trying to dodge it would be useless. Being lightning, it's invisible to the human eye. But the lightning that tries to pierce me is repelled by the moonlight that tries to save me. Clang, a beautiful sound. No, the sound before me is heavier than steel. The armor she's wearing is not beautiful at all, and as unrefined as the cold night. The sound wasn't beautiful at all. It was actually the sound of steel. It's just that the night is beautiful enough to turn it into a charming sound like a bell. So was it... Hey, there's Saber! Voice acting. I think I am. She asks in a voice that lights up the darkness. I did not expect there to be full voice acting. Well, there's us, we're generic protagonist men. Well, there's fate. It says right there. Now we just need the words stay and night. Yes, the contract has been completed. When she chose me as her master, I'm sure I swore to help her too. The moonlight still lights up the darkness. As if following the night's example, the shed again falls silent. Also, we're not going to talk about the fact that I'm bleeding right now, but okay. Time has stopped. The scene lasts less than a second, but I'll remember this scene vividly even when I've gone to hell. Oh, that's a good line. The face slightly turned. The quiet green eyes. The instant becomes an eternity. The blue outfit symbolizing her sways in the wind. Swaying indeed. A faint blue light filters in. The golden hair shines in the moonlight. Oh, by the way, this is not the adult version of the game, I should say. This is definitely not this is the PS2 version put on PC, essentially. Fate. Stay Night. This is a story from 10 years ago. Alright. So, 2008. I'm watching someone I know very well. A tall man with a deep-featured face who, to my knowledge, has never told a joke. Is patting my head. No, that's not quite right. I guess he doesn't know how much strength to use, so to be more accurate, he's grabbing my head and mashing it around. I guess that's only to be expected. After all, that's the first time he's ever patted my head. I'll have to get going now. You know what to do, right? I answer the deep man with a polite yes. The man patting my head nods once again, lets go and stands up. So that was it. If I'd known then that it was our final moment together, I would have made him laugh with my best jokes. I'd practiced telling jokes a lot, in hope I could bring a smile to his grave face. I guess you could say I was sad that I couldn't tell him any of them. Oh, that's not okay. Not who I thought we were. Put the association in your debt by the time you mature. I'll let you decide what to do after that. You should be able to take care of yourself. Even though he said such things, I guess he was still worried. He told me about the heirloom jewels, the jewels inherited from the master, and how to manage the basement. As if he was telling me all the things I didn't yet know, I realized, even as a child, that most likely, he wouldn't be coming back. Yo, that's sad. A war had started. Not a war between countries, but a war between people. But the only ones at war were 7 people. In a situation like this, the word war should be unsuitable, but here it's a different story, as the ones in conflict are magi. The 7 magi, one from each different faction, had started to compete for unknown reasons and killed each other in unknown ways. The man standing before me was one of them. He too was in a position to kill or be killed. Yo, nice Undertale reference. He must have known more keenly than I did that this time was near, or his time rather. Rin. Oh, that's who we are, I guess. I thought we were the dude. Okay. Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as a Tohsaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to be a magus, you can't avoid it. Oh, is magus the singular of magi? Magi? I guess so. I would rather say one magi, but fine. Once more, he patted my head and left. That was the end. That was the last time I saw the man who entered the Holy Grail War as a master and died. The man who was my teacher, as well as my father. Oh, that's really sad-voiced. I seem off politely. I knew I was on the verge of crying, but I shed no tears. I loved him. He was a great father and a great magus. Among magi, it would be magus? Probably magus, because if it's magi, they are only obstinate people. In the whole world, I didn't think anyone had a better character than his. He taught me as a teacher and loved me as a father. That's why I decided to choose my path according to what he left me in the end. Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as a Tohsaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to become a magus, you can't avoid it. In the end, he left me those words as a magus, oh geez, well, this is embarrassing. I should probably learn how to pronounce that word. I'm just gonna say magus. Okay, magus, that's what I'm gonna stick with, and not as a father. That is why at that moment, my path was determined. I was waiting for it in Japanese, but of course it wouldn't be the same. It is only natural for a student to follow the words of their teacher. Since then, through many twists and turns, I, Tohsaka Rin, have matured. It has been 10 years since the winter day on which my father went to war. I haven't exactly been waiting for this moment, but I am excited. That's only natural. The event I had never forgotten is about to start. The Holy Grail War starts up again, I guess? There's a time system. It's just January 31st. Oh, fancy house. Something is ringing. Bring. Yeah, big mood. Sound doesn't stop. It rings loudly as if I'm an enemy. Big mood. Oh, didn't let it go. It should let me sleep in a bit longer. No, it has to let me sleep in. I was deciphering my father's will until early this morning, and I've used up too much magical energy. Oh, we just have magical energy, I guess. I didn't know that it was so directly tied to I mean, sure. In other words, my mind and body are dead tired. Bring. The alarm clock doesn't speak my language. So why does the ringing sound like it's telling me you're going to be late? Well, that depends on the situation. I'm a good student, but maybe I can get to school at the last moment just for today. But what if there was a time change? Are? Isn't that strange? I look at the alarm clock drowsily. The clock is pointing exactly at 7. I usually get up at 6:30, so the spare 30 minutes have already been used up. Why can't I think when I wake up? I stare at the alarm clock for several seconds. Shutting it off, I decided to get out of bed. Aw, listen to this quirky getting up and going to school music. Passing through the cold hallway, I enter the cold living room. It's 7 o'clock on the last day of January. Ryuki City is usually pretty warm in the winter. This morning, it's as cold as any other city. I can even see my breath indoors, and on top of that, there's no one else in the house to warm it up. Do you not have, like, central heating? Heater. Turning on the heater, I head to the bathroom. At times like this, living on your own is inconvenient. If there was someone to wake up before me, the living room would be warm by now. I wash my face at the sink. I brush my long hair and get ready. Cold morning, cold sink. The only advantage is that the cold water clears your sleepiness completely. Tie my ribbon and I'm all ready. All I have to do is eat breakfast and head out. Looking at the clock, it's only a bit past 7, and I'm a bit disappointed. No, you gotta run with toast in your mouth. Even in this, we must hit the tropes. And again, would never do anything as clumsy as running to school anyway. It is the custom of the Tohsaka family to act with composure and elegance at all times. Taking a custom like that seriously must mean that my family originated from a very high-class background indeed. Owning this old Western-style mansion is proof of that, and on top of it, the Tohsaka family is a bloodline of sorcerers able to use the power of magic. If you're talking about age, our family has an ancient history. Can't let people know. Actually, I can't speak openly about it at all. Oh, by the way, I, Tohsaka whim, I'm a magus. Who on earth can I break to like that? Magic is just what it sounds like. Magic. I don't care if you get ideas like abracadabra or whatever. You can just think of us as people who do strange things by casting spells. Oh, it's not like we fly around in brooms or make stars appear with a wave of a wand. Well, we could do that, but we don't bother as it's kinda meaningless. We're basically heretics who hide ourselves from the world. We're prohibited from standing out, and even if we weren't, we would rather be at home studying magic. On top of that, the word sorcerer is completely inaccurate. To be precise, there are only 5 sorcerers in the world. Things no one can do, things beyond the ability of modern science. The ones who can make such miracles are the ones we call sorcerers. That's interesting. Miracles that can never be achieved, regardless of time or effort, those we call sorcery. Those things that are mysterious but achievable with time and effort, those we call magic. That's why what I will do is called magic rather than sorcery. It's complicated, that's how it is, so just accept it. To be honest, the modern world doesn't recognize the existence of magi. As we believe, control, and learn things that are immeasurable, our existence is incompatible with the modern world. Because it's kind of meaningless. Going to a normal school and becoming a normal adult will bring you far more happiness than studying magic. Human technology is great. Yo, have you seen the new iPhone? In the past few hundred years, it has been leading the way ahead of magic. Nothing is impossible for humans. The miracles only once possible through magic are now tools, and not miraculous at all. Still, magic has its good points. Just as there are things only possible through science, there are also things that can only be possible through magic. It was the master of the Tohsaka family who said that if science is moving towards the future, magic is moving toward the past. Something about the past and the future ending up at the same place, everything always running toward the 0 point. Let's put off all these difficult discussions. They should wait till we're old. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy thing to eat your toast through. Finishing breakfast, I grab my bag. I don't really want to take the thing to school, but it'd be a waste just to leave it here. A pendant, huh? Yeah, no, maybe it's just me, but if I had something that old and that precious, I would not just take it to school, where people steal phones. No, that's an understatement. It's much stronger than that. I found this after decoding my father's will last night. It contains the equivalent of 10 years of my magical energy. There is said to be an heirloom, and this might as well be it. We, the Magi of Tohsaka, are skilled at transformation of power. We put our magical energy into jewels whenever we have free time. To put it simply, the jewels are bullets, and we are the gun. Okay. The only thing I can say I received from my father is the magic crest of the Tohsaka family engraved on my left arm. In essence, it's the proof of the successor, and it's like a tattoo that condenses all the inherited magic of the Tohsaka family. Put on the pendant, which can be now said to be my father's memento, into my pocket. I need to know what the types of magic are though, because it just seems like things happen from what they said. It's 7:30. I should get going or I'll be late for school. Schlesung verafrahen drei. Okay, so drei means two. Schlesung, because that B is actually a double S in German. Okay, German. I've weaved my words with magical energy quickly. Oh, German's the magic language. I see. Being a magus, I can't let my guard down when leaving my house. Even though there's never been a single robber, wandering child, nor a stray cat. And I don't think my neighbor has ever come to say hello either. Look up the mansion I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Fuyuki is certainly a strange city with many Western-styled houses on this side of town, and an area full of Japanese-style houses just beyond the intersection. I guess it's because many foreign families come to live here a long time ago, but even so, I don't see many foreigners around here now. There's a foreigner's cemetery in the new city across the river, but it only has the graves of the first generation of families. I'll go to the church and ask the priest sometime. He knows about lots of boring things, as priests do, it seems. Oh wow, it literally is like weirdly half Western, half Japanese. Stepping outside, I feel a certain incongruity. That's a good word. It's especially quiet with no sense of the morning's noisiness. At 7:30, the streets should be filled with students going to school and people going to work. Perhaps everyone slept in today. It's unusually cold, so I bet everyone's still wrapped up in their warm beds. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, a warm bed is the nicest thing. A weird school. A weirdly low area. Like, when I think of Japan, I think of much more verticality, you know? It's strange that I haven't seen even one student so far. At 7:30, you can usually see people in uniform here and there. But I'm the only person at the school gates, and it looks like the clubs are just starting their morning practice. In other words, the only explanation is...
Tohsaka?
Who are you? I've never seen this character literally ever. For something as unavoidable as fate. The small sigh turned the girl who addressed me. This girl, speaking so frankly, is Mitsuzuri Ayako. She's my classmate in 2A, and there are a lot of stories about her. Oh, I see what happened. She waves her hand in front of me, wondering if I'm alright. She's one of the few friends who knows I'm not a morning person. In other words, she thinks I'm not fully awake yet. That happens. It happens. Really, just what's going on here? Did Father arrange for all the clocks to go mad when the pendant was removed from the basement?
Tohsaka. Yeah. 弓道部は問題児も多いし、上手いのが一人減ったからね。4月の新入生獲得のために少しぐらいは見栄えを良くしとかないと。
そう。気苦労が絶えないのね、相変わらず。
Boy, isn't that just the mantra of life?
他人事だからって言ってくれるわ。あ、ついでだから見ていく？登坂が見学する分には男どもも喜ぶけど。
So one thing I do know about Fate is that it is in this large text block format. It's not in the small block format that is seen in most visual novels, and that's something that this is famous for.
弓道部か。
I have 3 acquaintances in the archery club. One is Ayako, the person before me right now, and the other 2 are people I barely talk to. And for one of those 2, the word acquaintance doesn't really suffice. Became friends with Ayako because I've been watching the archery club from afar.
そうね。様子を見るだけなら付き合うわ。早く来すぎたからやることもないし。
よし、じゃあ善は急げ。
Oops, skip that. Whoops, sorry about that. My spacebar finger is kind of itchy sometimes. The impressive archery range is one of our school's outstanding aspects. Perhaps the director is just interested in archery, but the range is much too fancy for a mere school club.
ほらほら、まだ開始まで時間があるし、中でお茶しようぜ、登坂。
Morning tea, how lovely. I'll be about something. Ayako drags me by the hand. It's a bad habit of hers. She talks like a guy when she's expressing her true feelings. What does it mean to talk like a guy? That's probably something very incredibly Japanese. As Ayako said, there's no one in here. While sipping hot tea, we prepare for today's class. The tea tastes really good in this open winter environment.
さて、単刀直入に聞くけど、そっちの調子はどうなのよ、登坂。いい加減頼りになる相棒は見つかった？
I mean, like that type of partner? So, as there's no one else around, Ayako comes straight out and asks me a ridiculous question.
ほんと、いきなり本題に入るのね、あなたは。その言いぶりだと、そっちはもう見つけたんだ。
ノーコメント。登坂が手を沸かすまではこっちも秘密さ。で、どうなのよ。その疲れた顔を見ると脈ありって感じだけど。
こっちもノーコメント。あなたに隠してもどうせ見抜かれるか。残念ながらこっちはまだよ。綾子の方はお互いのんびりしてる余裕はないはずだけど。
そうなんだけど、私も雲行きは怪しいわ。とりあえず取り繕うことはできるけど、ことがことでしょ。
I don't know. I'm in my head going between they're talking about something innocent like a school project and wait, are they talking about the Grail? Is that what it's supposed to be?
勝手に決めて私に負けるのも嫌？
Is this gonna be?
もちろん。私にとって重要なのはあんたを任すことだもの。何が手に入るとか何を手に入れるとかは二の次よ。
She laughs boldly.
似た者同士ね、私たち。
They seem like good friends. It'll be a shame when they have to kill each other.
初めて会った時に
Please
言っ
don't
た
tell me
で
if
しょ。
that's an actual thing.
あんたとはそういう関係にあるんだって。
Yes, she did indeed. I was certainly surprised when at our first meeting she said, we'll probably end up with a kill-or-be-killed relationship. Or in other words, unless we go all out against each other, we'll never really be friends. I agree with her on that. That's why I've had a friend or foe relationship for 2 years.
ところでさ、私たちなんでこんな話してるんだっけ？
なんでって言い出したのは登坂でしょ。あんたがいつまでも彼氏がいないのは女としてどうよなんてこぼすんだから。
Okay.
なら3年になる前
Gotta
に
get
ど
a
っちが先に
boyfriend.
男作るかって勝負になっ
That
たんじゃ
should
ない。
not be hard for Rin here, who seemingly has the world for her.
ああ、そうだった。売り言葉に買い言葉ってやつだった。
I can't believe they just used that phrase in here. Like, I know it's not it's an innocent phrase, but just when you see it, when the text is scrolling by and you see that word written, you're just like, oh yeah.
ええ、今時子供でも交わさない約束だけど、あんたと私に限って往生際が悪いってことはないでしょ。
Off the bat, my mind's gonna go to she's gonna get a partner and then she's gonna make like a Grail partner, a servant, that's what they're called, and then it's gonna make you pretend him to be the boyfriend for wacky shenanigans.
どんな結果になろうと負けた方はおとなしく勝者に従うことになる。それを思うと私は今から楽しみで楽しみで。
Ayako laughs. Honestly, she's so serious about this. Mitsuzuri Ayako is such a difficult person to deal with. Oh, I can't wait to beat Ayako either, so neither of us are people you want to deal with.
そう。けど三辻さん、楽しむのは結構だけど、目的を違えないよう気をつけなさい。勝負の内容は後先だけじゃないでしょ。
分かってるって。遠坂より早く遠坂が心底羨まし
Oh,
がる
it's
ような
not
関係に
just
ならない
pick
と。
someone at random, it's gotta be one that the other. Oh, that's devious.
私たちにとってはそれが一番厄介な問題なんだが、どんなにいい男だろうと好きになれなきゃ意味がない。
Ayako sighs heavily. To my knowledge, Mitsuzuri Ayako is said to hate men. Rumors are never to be trusted, however, as she suggested this match. Rather than hating men, I think she just didn't have a chance. But that aside.
ちょっと、私たちって何よ、私たちって。断っておきますけど、私はそっちと違って冷血感じゃありません。
I skipped it. I'm sorry.
もしくは気づいていないだけ。遠坂が男を気にかけるなんてことは絶対ないもの。今まで数えきれないぐらい告白されたくせに一つも色良い返事してないじゃない。少しでも興味があるなら付き合おうって思うでしょ。なのに断り続けるってことはあんたは男に興味がないってことよ。
発想が貧困ね。その場合、すでに好きな相手がいるから断ってるって話も
Oh,
あるじ
isn't
ゃない
that the worst? When you start to decline people because you have someone you like, and then you confess to the one you like, and then they tell you that they don't like you back, and you can't go back after that. And that sucks. Oh, that got heavy.
うわ、すっごい美談。いいね、そういうの。ロマンだな。
Ayako nods seriously, not making fun of me. Her sigh says, wouldn't it be nice if that were the case? Jeez. I really can't keep anything from her.
そうね。私もそう思う。
Well, it's exactly as she says. I know myself how cold I am. Just like your house. The house is a representation of your
私、に
heart.
関しては素人みたい。
そういうこと。似た者同士だって言ったのも遠坂でしょ。ってもうじき7時か。秘密の話はこの辺にしとこう。いつ人がやってくるかわからないし、朝になったら学生らしく振る舞わないとな。
まあ、三辻さんにもそういう世間体があったなんて意外だわ。ええ、これだけでも早起きした甲斐があったみたい。
あんたほど筋金入ってないけどね。私の世間体なんて遠坂凛に比べたら灯籠の斧ってもんよ。
Ayako gives an exaggerated sigh. Both of the teas she made are now empty. It's my turn to make it.
で、
Morning. I would love a
遠
morning
坂は
tea.
どうして部活に入らないのよ。運動神経がないなんてざれ言は聞かないからね。私は去年の体力測定でことごとくあんたに負けたのまだ恨んでるんだか
Can
ら。
I join the drama club?
あら、肺活量では三辻さんに負けたわよ、私。あと、体重も三辻さんのが上だ
Wow,
った
that
けど。
second one will knock over well.
やったー、重さで3キロ上回った。
Is that something to be happy about?
って
Yeah.
体重で勝って
There
も
you
嬉しく
go.
ないってのよ、このタヌキ。
Called her a straight up tanuki. Weird they translated it as a fox. I guess it's the closest equivalent that a mass audience would know, even though this is clearly made for weebs. Ayako slams on the table.
危ない。お茶がこぼれるでしょ、三辻さん。首相なんだから道場は大事になさい。
うるさい。私は首相である前に遠坂のライバルだ。部員がいなけりゃあんたに食ってかかるのは当然よ。
Ayako looks at me with narrowed eyes. This girl has her own sense of beauty, and she always says, beautiful people have to do some kind of martial arts. What? What does that mean? She's a bold person experienced in most martial arts. She joined the archery club with no experience and is now the captain as if it were only natural. She's probably one of the top 3 people in the school you should never disobey regardless of gender.
あら、部員がいなければ首相じゃないなんて問題発言じゃないそれ。
問題発言なもんですか。私はお飾りの首相だから、できることって言ったら不良部員を取り締まることだけよ。私以上にしゃがりっぱなやつがいるんだから、首相としての面目なんてないわ。
そうなの？藤村先生、三辻さんは飛び抜けてうまいって言ってたけど。
あの人がそう言うんなら、そりゃ少しは自信が持てるけど、まあいなくなっちまったやつのことなんて考えても仕方ないか。そうね、藤村先生がそう言ってくれたんなら真面目に首相やんないとまずいか。
そうそう、噂をすれば影。そろそろ部員がやってくる頃でしょ。
何、見ていかないの？シャ。
見てもわからないもの。遠くから眺める分にはいいけどね。不心得者が道場にいるわけにはいかないでしょ。
To be fair, it's not like there's much difficulty in watching archery. You just aim for the targets. Just as I rise, someone enters the range.
おはようございます。
Oh, I've
師匠。
seen her. I've seen her before. With like massive Mamarus. Something is slightly up here.
ああ、おはようマト。今朝は一人？
はい。力になれず申し訳ありません。
Oh, she's that type. You can tell from her voice.
ああ、いいっていいって。本人が弓をやらないって言うんなら無理をさせても仕方がない。
Ayako addresses the club member who just entered.
それじゃあ失礼するわ。また後でね、三辻さん。
ああ、また後でね、登坂。
お疲れ様です、登坂先輩。ありがとう。さくらもしっかりね。
Oh, is this, Sakura? Okay. I leave the range, trying not to interrupt them.
いやあ、登坂。おはよう。朝から君に会えるなんてついてるな。
Oh, listen to this guy's voice. You know exactly who he gonna be. Bad luck. I've run into someone I don't want to see.
おはよう、マト君。今日は早いのね。
当たり前だろ。首相なんだから早めに来ないと1年に示しがつかないじゃないか。
Smiling guy is Matos Shinji of Class 2C. He's the vice captain of the archery club and owner of the hearts of half the girls in this school. Kind of an idol, good-looking, good grades, sociable, and kind to girls. I'm not too well informed in such areas, so I've only heard all this from my classmates.
そう。ご機嫌なところ悪いんだけど、一文字抜けてるわ、マト君。大事な字だから忘れない方がいいと思うけど。
What's the word?
一文字抜けてるって何がさ。
幸福の福。
Oh,
字は違
dang.
うけど響きは一緒でしょ、副首相さん。気をつけなさい。別に首相も副首相も変わらないけど、
I'm watching a man
変
be
に意識すると
destroyed through
こだわってるみ
words.
たいに聞こえるでしょ。
そうだね。今後は気をつける。ありがとう、登坂。
お礼を言われるようなことはしてないけど、まあ、
Wow,
マト君がそう思ったのなら
she hates
私には関係ないか。
Bidding him goodbye, I leave the range.
ちょっと待てよ。見学に来たんだろ。なら見ていけばいいじゃないか。登坂なら大歓迎だよ。
Boy, they really want me here.
遠慮するわ。練習の邪魔をしたくないもの。
そんなの構わないよ。他の連中が気に障るんなら締め出すからさ。ちょっと寄っていけって。
He's trying to lay it on thick, too.
だから邪魔をする気はないって言ってるでしょ。それに私、別に弓道に興味があるわけじゃないから。知らないやつの試合を見ても嬉しくないわ。
んなんだよ、遠坂。弓道に興味はなかったのか。へえ。だっていうのに、放課後になると遠くから見てたのは、そういうわけかな。
I don't know what he thinks the reason was, but he's undoubtedly making a big misunderstanding.
なんだ、知ってたの、マト君。
ああ、よく目があったんだぜ。僕と遠坂。
Oh, this man about to be destroyed for a second
遠
time.
坂は僕を見ていたろ。声を返したかったけど、一応決まりでね。車上では声を上げちゃいけないんだ。
Oh, yay, you're getting pretty close. As if happy about something, Shinji moves closer to me. His smile carries a sense of superiority.
勘違いしてたよ。遠坂は弓が好きなんだと思ってたけど、弓道には興味がないんだろ。
Oh, I see now. Yes, the conversation could certainly have been taken that way.
離れてくれないかしら、マト君。私、あまり人に近寄られるのは好きじゃないし。
なに、遠坂？
あきれた。ここまで言ってもわからないのね。趣味じゃないけど仕方ないか。簡単にあなたにも理解できるように言ってあげ
Oh,
る。
here we go.
いい、マト君。私は弓道に興味がない以上にあなたに興味はないって言ってるのよ。
There it
実
is.
際あなたが車上にいたなんて今初めて知ったぐらいだし、きっとこれからも目に入らないわ。
なんだと。
As if I've angered him, he reaches out for me violently. I easily avoid it and turn my back on him.
それじゃあね、マト君。自意識過剰なのも結構だけど、ほどほどにしておいた方がいいわよ。
遠坂、お前。
He sounds like he wants to say more, but it doesn't seem like he's going to scream or come after me. Jeez, he really is all show. If he was just a little bit more mature, he wouldn't be so much trouble for the people around him. That man is dead. He's gone. From the back of the school where the archery range is based, I enter the school building. It's past 7, but I can't see anyone in the hallway.
あれ、遠坂さんだ。
Oh, you look like a nice person.
おはようございます、藤村先生。
おはよう、遠坂さん。ちゃんと挨拶してくれて先生は嬉しいよ。
Oh, well. She's a bit weird, I guess. The strange woman seems to be crying of happiness. It's hard to believe, but this person of surpassing friendliness and cheerfulness is a teacher at this school. Yeah, can you imagine teachers being like young and youthful and vibrant of energy and not just old codgers like you see in the media?
先生、ちゃんと挨拶をする以外にする挨拶があるのでしょうか？
あるわよ。1年生はちゃんと挨拶してくれるんだけどね、上級生になってくると私の名字で挨拶しないんだから。
はあ、よくわかりませんけど、先生に失礼なことはしませんが。
So far, Sensei is best girl.
よしよし。ああ、みんながみんな遠坂さんみたいだったらいいのにな。
Fujimura Sensei waves goodbye and leaves. Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Fujimura Sensei teaches English. Oh, that will be fun. She has such a kind face, but she also has a black belt in Kendo. Okay. And I hear she was respected as the Tiger Fuyuki in her student days. Yo, but I'm doubling down on Sensei as best girl. Though that's a bit strange. Wouldn't a tiger normally be feared, not respected? Apparently in a good mood, Fujimura Sensei heads for the archery range. For some reason, she's in charge of the archery club and not the kendo club. Sensei rolled her R's back in the day, if you catch my drift. It's almost 7:30. I can see a few students doing club activities outside, but there's no sign of anyone in the school building. Still.
遠坂。
Oh, you're the handsome glasses one. I bump into someone who greets me rudely.
あら、生徒会長。
Oh, it's the
こんな朝早くから校舎の見回り？
student president.
それとも各部室の
Oh
出入り
my
かしら？
god. There's always
どっ
gotta
ちで
be
もいいけど
one.
相変わらず豆ね、そういうとこ。
そういうお前こそ何を企んでいる？
部活動もしていないお前がこんな
Oh,
早く
this
に何
guy
の用
seems
か。
like an Uber jerk.
ただの気まぐれよ。竜斗くんちみたいに早起きじゃないもの、私。
The student president makes an unhappy face. For some reason, I seem to be his enemy. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's just because I said skip the temples, they're boring, in a meeting to plan for the field trip. Ooh, ouch, yeah.
一つ聞いておくが、最近夜遅くまで校舎にいたことはあるか、登坂。
Would that be a bad thing?
ないわね。私が帰宅部だって知ってるでしょ、竜斗くんは。
当然だ。生徒会長を任された以上、全校生徒の情報は把握している。
Then why did you even ask me that question, my dude?
そう。なら
Yeah,
私
right?
に聞くまでもないでしょ。なんだってそんなことを聞くか知らないけど、生徒会の仕事を部外者に押し付けちゃまずいんじゃない？情報収集は一人でやりなさいよ。私みたいな部外者に頼らないで。
たわけ、お前のどこが部外者だ。うちの会計の首根っこ掴んで悪さをしたのを知らぬと思ったが、このめぎつれ。
Okay, you didn't call me a tanuki this time. Call me something else I couldn't tell.
あら、人聞きが悪いわね。あれは三辻さんに頼まれて部費の割合を明らかにしただけでしょ。みんなの予算がどこに使われているか調べるなんて生徒として当然の行為だと思うけど。
I think that's noble, and how would he turn that into a bad thing?
なんと、うちの会計を1週間休ませた精神的ダメージが当然の行為なのか。
あなたもね、部下の手綱ぐらいちゃんと握ってなさい。文化系ばかりひいきするのはフェアじゃないわ。
Okay, this is interesting. She's kind of a character, like, for a visual novel protagonist, she's well established. She ain't the blank slate.
伊勢、修理終わったぞ。
Okay, no, that guy on the left. That guy. That's the people who are killed, die. The people who die. Wait, what was it? People die who are killed and stuff like that. That's him, isn't it? And then, a guy appears who I didn't expect to find here.
と、悪い。頼んだのはこっちなのに、エミヤに任せっきりにしてしまった。許せ。
そんなこと気にするな。で、次はどこだよ。
ああ、次は視聴覚室だ。前から調子が悪かったそうなんだが、この度ついに天寿を全うされた。
天寿全うしてたら直せないだろ。買い直した方が早いぞ。
そうなんだが、一応見てくれると助かる。俺から見れば臨終だが。
Not how technology works, my dude, but okay.
そうか。なら試そう。
The student president leaves with the male student. Not an ellipses, but line. My thoughts have stopped at this sudden event. The guy with wrenches and spanners in hand turns back as if remembering something.
朝早いんだな。
There he is in the
登坂。
hallway, slightly further away. And with that, he leaves. All right. Was that supposed to be a greeting? The student whom the president called Emiya leaves quickly. Emiya. That would be Emiya Shiro from class 2C.
それはいいんだけどさ。
How can I put it? I just think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding a wrench is useful or scary. Really? You're gonna dislike the wrench? It's 7:30 in the morning, and there's no one in class 2A. I sit at my desk and work on a few math problems. There's 30 minutes until homeroom. I guess I'll just be bored until my classmates arrive. Yo, that's why you bring a Switch. Okay, but if they put these games on the Switch, they would be played so much. And with Fate being popular even in North America, it's amazing they're not available here. Fourth period ends and the noisy lunch break begins. Our school is a cafeteria, but half the students stay in the classroom. Actually, most of the ones who stay are girls. Why? The cafeteria food is rather roughly made, so girls tend to dislike it, and as a result, yeah, guys will eat anything. Oh, look at this ugu.
登坂さん、よかったらお昼ご飯一緒に食べま
She's
せんか？
stuttering and shaking like a wee baby puppy. Girls end up eating lunch together like this.
ありがとう、三枝さん。けどごめんなさい。私今日は学食なんです。 今朝は寝過ごしてしまってお弁当を作る余裕がなかった
Oh,
も
we
ので
get
すから。
that sick leftover pizza.
いや、そうなんですか。ごめんなさい。そうとも知らず呼び
Oh
止
my
めてし
god.
まって。
There's nothing worse than someone who apologizes so greatly for something that they didn't know. Saigusa-san looks downcast as if apologizing. She's one of the calmest in a class full of calm students and a kind person who cares about me for some reason.
余計なことだなんてそんなことはありません。今日はたまたまだから気にしないで。また明日これに懲りず声をかけてください。
I smile at her from the bottom of my heart.
はい。でも遠坂さんでも寝過ごすことがあるんですね。
My smile must have relaxed her as she returns it with her own. Her smile is cute. Saigusa Yukika-san isn't the most beautiful person, but her smile warms the hearts of everyone around her.
ええ、そうなんです。なんとかごまかしてますけど、本当は寝ぼすけなんですよ、私。部活だって朝起きられないから入ってないんです。
Saigusa-san's expression reveals her surprise. Her presence really relaxes me, but I can't just have fun talking. If I keep talking to people like this, I'm bound to reveal my true self.
それじゃあ食堂に行ってきます。三枝さんもごゆっくり。はい、遠坂さんも。
We exchange a warm goodbye and she returns to her group of girls. It seems she's eating with Mikidera-kun, or Mikidera-san, Mikidera-san, and Himuro-san. Oh yeah, Saigusa-san is the manager of the track team. Makidera and Himuro-san are the track team's hopefuls. Makidera is a friend I sometimes go window shopping with, but I don't know Himuro-san that well. Oh, I like you! Oh, you're great! Oh, you...
釣りたかったらあいつの分も飯用意しないとね。
Okay, hitting some buttons. Buttons are being pressed. That's a solid girl. Oh, yeah, no, gross, go away. Just take the glasses from the gross one and put it on perfection over there, and you have perfection.
ダメダメ。食堂は狭いんだから。弁当組が座れるスペースなんてねっての。それに遠坂と同席してみなさい。男どもの視線がうざいのなんの。
Oh, she even has the perfect voice.
前の休みだってさ、二人で遊びに行ったのにあいつだけ得しちゃってさ。やだよね、美人を鼻にかけた優等生は。
Makidera speaks without thinking as the girl surrounds Saigusa-san's desk. In contrast to her nasty mouth, she's a Japanese beauty who looks wonderful in a kimono.
牧野氏、君の陰口は遠坂城に聞こえているようだが。
Yeah, I dislike everything about that character. In contrast to Makidera's loudness, Himuro is the cool, steady type.
やべ、遠坂に聞かれた。ゲゲ、めっちゃ睨んでるじゃん、あいつ。
Oh, it's not glaring out of anger, trust me.
別に遠坂さん、マキちゃんを睨んでなんかないと思うけど。睨んでんだよ、あれ。あいつは笑ってる時が一番怖いんだから。なんだよ、いいじゃんか愚痴ぐらい。多めに見ろよ。私と遠坂の仲だろ。たい焼きおごってやっただろ。
She waves her chopsticks, puffing out her cheeks. The knowledge that this girl's hobby is collecting wind chimes just shows that the world is far too complex. Oh, I like that. Anyways, it's not good for Saigusa-san to keep watching this. She's panicking, seeing Makidera continually talking bad about
気
me.
にしないでいいのよ、三枝さん。それと牧寺さん、おごらされたのは私で、品物はたい焼きではなくクレープでした。
Wow,
無意識
Rin
に事実を
destroys
改ざん
people.
する悪癖。次あたりに直さないと考えますよ。
And how do you mix up crepes and taiyaki? They're quite different.
マジ怖え、あの笑顔。
Makidera hides behind the lid of a lunchbox. Saying goodbye to the three of them, I leave the classroom. I shut the door behind me. And then...
なんだよ、大差ないじゃんか、たい焼きもクレープも。どっちも甘いの、皮で包んでるんだからさ。
no, they're quite different. Makidera's words are words no girl should ever speak. Well, what?
たい焼き
Yeah,
とクレー
right?
プが同じですって？
Right? That is the weirdest thing to say. Is she really a girl? Are all sweets the same to her? Perhaps she is very inconvenient. They're very convenient taste buds that can't tell a 500 yen crepe, that's about $5, from an 80 yen taiyaki, that's about 80 cents. But, why you? I could have saved 420! That's me dabbing. Yen if I just bought you taiyaki to begin with. Wow, that was just, that was a remarkably deep event. Why am I getting yeah, I guess I'm still tired from last night. Yo, but that would set me off. Like, when I heard that in myself, I'm just like, what? No. The cafeteria would be too much effort, so I'll just get a drink and get some bread and eat on the roof. Yo, but bread is dope. What a great food that's just like from the ancient times. I buy lunch and head for the empty rooftop. There is no way that these rooftops would be as empty as they are in anime. That'd be the dopest place to hang out for everyone. It's a convenient location as no student would come near it. Oh, right, I guess it's winter. It's too cold to eat, but that's a small price to pay for being able to eat without worrying about other people. I start on my tomato sandwich and hot lemon drink. Okay, both of those are very strange, but it's a cultural thing, I think. It's a simple lunch, but the taste is much improved in this peace and quiet. Finish my sandwich and my hot lemon drink. I'm a bit tired. It's a difficult balance being a good student while trying not to be too social. My vanity, no, my conviction that I must be number one both academically and physically. If I'm to be a student, I want to be the best, and it's unthinkable for me to dishonor the Tohsaka name. So that's why I'm a perfect student, flawless in all aspects. But at the same time, I have a dangerous job as a magus, so I shouldn't associate with normal people. Normally, any magus whose identity is discovered has no choice but to eliminate the witness. I don't want to do that. So inevitably, my social life has become a shallow one. I only hang out with Makidera on weekends, and I try to refuse invitations from friendly people like Segusa-san. Even though I'm the best honor student in the school, I live trying not to become too important to anyone. Oh, sometimes when I'm tired like this, it makes me think that this life is rather boring. Finish my hot lemon drink and stand up. I should stop drowning in sentimentality and go back to being the usual Rin Tohsaka as I go down the stairs. Oh.
では、ホームルームを終了する。日直は日と戸締まりの確認を。
You look like a villain, good sir.
部活動のない生徒は速やかに帰宅するように。
That or a very tired teacher. 2A's homeroom, teacher exits after repeating his usual line. As far as I know, this line hasn't changed all year. No, he's just tired. That's understandable. Yo, the end of the day happens.
朝方マトウ君と一件あったし、面倒になる前に帰るわ。
やっぱりそうか。マトウのやつ、今朝は特に荒れてたからさ。遠坂に手ひどく扱われたんだろうなって思ってた。
そう、迷惑をかけてしまったかしら、三辻さん。
別に、マトウが下級生をいびるのはいつものことだし。あれはあれでいい精神鍛錬になるよ。
Yeah, maybe he'll learn to respect women after this.
そう、よかった。じゃあ、この埋め合わせはまた今度。
はいはい。これに懲りず、また寄っていってちょうだい。
What? I like the music a lot. Visual novel music is great. It's so comfy. I head straight home. Once I leave school, Tohsaka Rin is no longer a student. The rest of the day is not for myself as a student. Instead, I must become a magus of the Tohsaka family. So how we gonna do that? Alright, I think now this is a good time to call it. I know that in the grand scheme of things, we got very little done. Also, yeah, there's options here. Hit that save button. Oh, look at all these. Okay, so we have 4 by 5, so that's 20. 20, okay, 20 times 10 is 200. And then, so that'd be, there's 300 save file slots. Comment. End of day 1. That's weird that you make a comment for it, but sure. Read only? Why? No, that's fine. Okay, so then if I load back in, I'm right there. Cool. Cool, 2 days ago. Oh, this is still the prologue, okay. Alright. Thank you all for watching, listening, whatever you do. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this some more. It won't be a main Let's Play, but just a nice little side thing for whenever I want to read. And, yeah. If you definitely want more, leave comments, leave likes, that'll make you know that you want to. And, we'll see you next time for some more Fate Stay Night. Ciao.